It is summer, and my skin is melting. The sun bears down on me as if it longs to burrow under my skin and set fire to my skeleton. The cicadas sing a lovely tune so loud I could drown in it. My neighbors light fireworks, the only things that make them feel alive these days. I listen to them pop and burst in the sky, imagining they are exploding stars. I have been cooking, boiling, roasting over a spit in the July heat, strung up like a savage feast for the swarming locusts. My jaw is cracked, falling off its hinges from biting that apple for so damn long. I have consumed nothing but stone fruit and fire. My fingers are stained with the juices of overripe peaches and nectarines so soft they collapse in my hands. I bite into them like they deserve it, like they asked for it, like they begged for it. Everything I touch begins to drip and ooze. My thighs slide and stick together. So do my fingers. My mouth is always wet, always hungry. The skin of my lips peels and splits as I gorge myself, gluttonous desire swirling like embers in my stomach. The juices slide down my throat and over my chin, a delicious mix of metallic sweetness, crimson nectar, and blood dribbling down my neck. The gouged pieces of fruit guts will never come out from beneath my fingernails. This little cabin is filled with the scent of burnt sugar, charred meat, and sweat. Something died in the walls, I think. A mouse, maybe, or the last piece of me. The kitchen is a murder scene, all cherry pits and fruit flies, scratch marks in the butter, and a knife driven into the wooden cutting board. Maggots have moved into the split seam. I roast my loneliness over the stove, scorched skin crackling and bubbling from the heat. No matter how long I cook it, it always stays raw in the center. I count the ants that crawl through the spilled honey on the counter, each of them frantic, drunk, joyous, devoted. Silent, boiling tears slip down my cheeks, smearing the charcoal and innards staining my skin. I weep not because they are suffering. No, I weep because those tiny little ants are so certain in their desire, so devout in their devotion. I cannot remember the last time I let myself want something so badly without shame. But when I do, when I let myself remember the scorching cinders of want, the blistering heat of desire, I long for peaceful meadows and glittering oceans, serenity in days that bleed one into the other. There would only be night and day, no time, no hours, no calendars stringing a noose around my neck. I would long for early morning sunlight through cracked windows, dust swirling in the still light. I would long for fresh fruit without decay, cool bed sheets, and air that doesn't feel like molasses in my lungs. And with that longing, I would finally remember. I would remember that I am an animal. I would remember that the earth is my mother and that the sun is my friend. I would remember how to cut away the rotten pieces of myself to preserve the center. I would remember to chew before I swallow. I would remember that perhaps I have to die a little before I can learn to live. I would remember that even beasts know how to rest. I would remember that even ghosts can learn how to smile.